Hello everybody. Today we are going to make one of my favorite things in this world. Ramen noodles. And I'm going to show you how to make it homemade, just in case you can't afford those little 23-cent packages. If you can't afford those 23-cent packages, you is broke. I'm just kidding. Homemade is much, much, much better. And much, much more expensive. But it's worth it. Now, I never went and became a ramen master in Japan or anything like that. This is a recipe I came up with on my own. And I absolutely love it. And this is how I make it at home. So we're going to start with, I got some water boiling there for my noodles. I've got 6 cups of water in this pan. Gonna bring it to a boil. And this recipe is for 2 servings. So I've got some caldo de pollo, of course, some fish sauce, and I like to put in a little sesame oil. Makes it smell nice. Gives it a little bit of a toasted taste. Some soy sauce, which I'm about out of. And I love putting fresh basil in mine at the end after it's made. Throw some Thai basil leaves in there. Man, that's really good. I don't have any, so today I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of dried basil on there, I guess. Ramen typically has a soft-boiled egg in it. And today I'm going to put in some shrimp, some surimi, some fish balls that they don't usually put in there, but I like them. And generally I use Thai peppers. Today I'm going to use a serrano. Matter of fact, I'm going to throw that in. It just gives us some kick. For noodles, the Asian store I go to has an entire aisle devoted to different types of Asian noodles. Rice noodles, big noodles, small noodles. We got, I forget what they're called, the great big fat kind of rice noodles, the ribbon style. I mean, there's 100 different types of noodles in there. But today I'm going to use these. I like them. They're nice, they're small, they're an egg noodle. We are going to start with those. And I guess let's get started. That water is ready. I'm going to go ahead and cook about half my shrimp. Just get that started. And these fish balls are already cooked, but I like heating them up anyway. So I'm going to throw in a handful of those. And let those just cook while this is getting ready. For my broth, this broth only takes about 5 minutes. For my broth, I'm throwing in two teaspoons of chicken broth, bouillon, whatever you want. It's caldo de pollo. I've told you about it in several of my videos. It's it's caldo de pollo, but what's in here is not, but it is the same thing. It's a powder. Same thing. Where am I at? Oh yeah. A tablespoon of soy sauce. And we are going to throw in tablespoon, I'm sorry, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Oh, wait. No, that's 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, yeah. 1 tablespoon. I have to look back at my recipe. 1 tablespoon of fish sauce. And a small tablespoon of sesame oil. And that is how I do my broth. I'm gonna set that out of the way, that out of the way. Don't need those anymore. I'm gonna cook mine, then I'm gonna cook the wife's. Here, I got my fancy ramen bowl, my dedicated ramen bowl, and my chopsticks, and my cool Asian style soup spoon. I'm gonna grab a little plate for those. Those should be done. That shrimp is already pre-cooked. Oh, dropped my bowls. Alright. I'm gonna let that. My broth is already boiling, which is all you need it to do, but I want it to cook that pepper just a little bit. Gonna bring that back to a boil. In fact, I'm gonna turn that broth down a little. Oh, well, that shrimp cooled it right down, didn't it? Oh, there it goes. All right. I'm gonna just throw in a couple of these little noodle nests, and that takes about 3 minutes. You can use any noodles you want. I forgot to mention, sometimes I put miso paste in there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on whether or not I have it. It's not a big necessity for me. Does add a little flavor to it. I mean, if you like miso. A lot of people aren't big miso fans. I'm not a fan of miso soup, but I don't mind it in other stuff. But I buy the miso paste. I get a lot of my stuff from the Asian market there in Wichita. It's a pretty good place to shop. You can find all kinds of, well, they got fresh fish. It's the only place I know in Kansas you can go get fresh crab and stuff still alive. You can get crawdads, live crawdads, live fish, live. And if you want, they'll even, if you buy like a big fish or something, if you want, they'll fillet it there for you. No extra charge. Don't want that boiling over. Those usually take, like I said, about 3 minutes. I'm gonna grab a ladle. Oops. I think we're about to our 3-minute mark, aren't we? Didn't even see what time it was. Because there ain't much of a chef if you can't watch your time, huh? A little. These aren't going to get mushy with an extra minute. Okay, we're going to call that. All right, now I'm going to lay some surimi in here in the bowl. Probably can't see that, can you? Just set some surimi down here on the sides. I'm going to throw my shrimp in there. There's a lot of shrimp. Throw my bowls in there. And an egg. I'm going to come back and I want that pepper. I'm going to steal that pepper from the wife. Maybe some bit of broth. Let life go. And some basil. And that, my friends, I don't know if you can see that. See those perfectly done soft boiled eggs? Try to bring that closer. That is a nice bowl of ramen. All right, and that's my stuff, so happy cooking.